Well, Richard and Melanie, good morning. And remember, Senator Feinstein promised not to run for re-election in 2024. But according to this new poll, a majority of Californians say that's not good enough. They wanted to resign now.
She's California's senior senator, a powerful position Democrat Dianne Feinstein has held since 1992.
Senator, do you feel fit enough to be here?
No answer there, but Californians seem to have made up their minds. Results from this new Inside California Politics Emerson College poll shows 63% of Californians say Feinstein should resign. Of those surveyed, the poll also found Feinstein's statewide approval rating has dropped to just 22%.
It does span across party lines.
Emerson College professor of survey research Camille Mumford helped facilitate the poll. She points out it was conducted just weeks after Feinstein returned to the Senate amid recent health issues, including a bout with shingles that kept the 89-year-old homebound in San Francisco for nearly 2 months, leading her to miss key votes on the Senate Judiciary Committee back in D.C. Her office confirms the illness led to more physical and mental health complications, including Ramsay-Hunt syndrome affecting facial nerves and encephalitis, which could include swelling of the brain. Per the poll, calls for her resignation break party lines.
So it's pretty even. There wasn't any statistical significance even between Democrats and Republicans in saying that she should resign.
I wasn't surprised. I think the fate of Senator Feinstein has become a very sad tale.
Rob Stutzman is a Republican strategist.
It's hard to watch the end of such a distinguished career end this way. She was really the stateswoman of California for decades, but it's clear that most Californians don't believe that she can continue to carry out the duties of office and should relinquish them.
But not everyone feels that way.
I don't think she should resign.
Ed Emerson is a Democratic strategist and longtime Feinstein supporter. He emphasizes she has returned to Washington to carry out her duties.
She's doing her job, voting for judicial appointments in her role in the Senate. And the inclination I have is that people should just leave her alone.
And of course, should Feinstein resign, it would be up to Governor Gavin Newsom to appoint someone to serve the remainder of her term. He promised, should that happen, he will appoint a black woman. Now, important to note, though, Feinstein has long maintained she will not step down until her term ends in just over a year and a half. And as for who should replace her once her term does end, well, the poll asked that very question of Californians, and here is a sneak peek of the results on screen as we come back here live here in Sacramento. I will take you through a deeper dive of those results when we see you this evening for the later news. We'll see you then. Reporting live here at the state capitol, covering local news that matters, Eitan Wallace, Fox 40 News.
Great reporting, Eitan. Interesting results of that poll. Yep. Thank you, Eitan. We'll look forward to your report this evening.